moon eclipse day. And those eclipse points are very powerful for spiritual sadhana, for awakening, and for the energy of the crown chakra. I can go on and on about this full moon. In fact, I will tomorrow go on and on about this full moon at my full moon circle, which happens at 11:30 tomorrow. Let me know if you need the information for that. But this is a powerful full moon for collective awakening. So the mudra is Ananta Mudra. Base of palms together, fingers spread out, and we'll begin there. So finding your seat, place the hands in Ananta Mudra, this mudra of infinity. For awakening the crown chakra, for balancing the crown chakra. And take several breaths to attune to the feelings and sensations that are awakened by this mudra. Feel how the breath and the awareness begins to naturally flow up from the base of the spine, up to the crown of the head. Ananta means infinite, and the crown chakra is said to have infinite petals, invoking an experience of blissfulness that is a reflection of the limitless true self. Place your hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra, Trayambakam mantra of Shiva. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam uravarmukhe bandhanam mrityurmukshemamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe Sugandhim pushtivardhanam uravarmukhi bandhanam mrityurmukshemamritat. Om. Welcome to your practice. Beginning with a kriya to charge the electromagnetic field. Hands in a claw shape, a simha mudra, the cross up and down. The breath is a panting breath of fire in and out of the mouth. You can choose, continue how you coordinate the arms. So it could be very fast with the arms, or it could be 4 up and 4 down, clawing with the fingers, panting in and out of the mouth, tongue slightly out. Inhale. Intertwine the fingers above the crown of the head. Retain the breath. Exhale out completely. Inhale. Press both hands into the navel. Exhale out. Inhale. Press both hands into the heart center. Exhale. Inhale. Press both hands into the face. It can be into the eye sockets, or just press the face or forehead. Exhale. Inhale, draw the arms up. Clap your hands together above the crown of the head. Spark of awareness, rub the palms together. 3 times. Invoking Shakti, energy. Prana. Massage your face, the scalp, base of the skull. Massage down the outside and up the inside, sorry, microphone, of the arm. Take the hands, massage around the heart center, Ananta Mudra practice. Traditionally done 108 times in the light of the morning sun. Down the outside, up the inside of the other arm, awakening the meridians. This full moon happens in, wrap the hands, sweep the hands around the back of the body in a place where in the center of Scorpio, a place where down the outside, up the inside of the leg, where the moon is debilitated. So for some friends, this full moon could feel like you're wading through mud. For other friends, it could feel completely exhilarating. Wherever you are on that spectrum, from exhilaration to inertia, begin to massage the body and wake it up. Opening the yang and yin gateways. Hands onto the knees, inhale. Lean forward, exhale out through the nose. And then the mouth. Take the fingers and swipe them from the midline outward. You can take a light Uddiyana Bandha as you do this. Inhale. Lean forward, exhale out through the nose. Then the mouth. Sweep. One more time. Take the pads of the fingers, 3 fingers, falling off my blanket, and massage in towards the spine with the fingers. So big swiping circles in. And then flick the fingers back over the shoulders. Flick the fingers back. And flick the fingers back. Hands onto the knees. Begin to move the torso, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Deepening the breath and spiraling the torsos with these kriyas, these action movements. So try to move the muscles and the fascia over the bones. It has a kind of viscous, grinding, magnetic quality. And then switch direction. Inhale, exhale. Find your way to seated. Ananta Mudra, base of palms together, fingers outspread. Last pranayama for now. Inhale, draw this mudra up above, crown of head. Bring awareness up. Exhale, draw it down to the heart center, or even rotate the fingers and bring them down to the base. Continue. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, rotate, arms down. Come forward, hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Hands steady, rotate. Right hand back. Begin to warm up the wrist. For those of you who want music, rotate the other way. You can follow on Spotify. I'll put up some new playlists soon. The Spotify ID is Daikini, D-A-K-I-N-I, Yogini, Y-O-G-I-N-I. You'll find a lot of playlists there for your practice. Also, DJ Drez on Bandcamp has some really wonderful releases, and Bandcamp is a really great app. I'm going to actually leave Spotify soon, as it may be supporting, I have heard, I need to look into it more, Downward Facing Dog, the Trump campaign. So Boo Hiss. Bandcamp, however, is independent and actually pays the artists. So I'm looking into switching. I'll have more info about playlists soon. So roll the inner thighs in, lift tailbone up, press into base of palms and thumbs. Frog dog posture. Tailbone good, way lifted. Heart center melting. Crown of head melting down. Inhale, exhale, knees down to the mat. Crown of head down to the mat, elbows down. Pause here, press into the elbows. Just feel crown of head, Sahasrara Chakra on the mat. Just like the acupuncture point that you often get when you first come into acupuncture. They needle you right in the crown of the head and the whole nervous system releases. It softens. So you can really support the weight with your elbow, so just 5% of weight on crown of head. Even just the merest touch of weight on the crown of head. Simultaneously awaken the mind and soothe the mind. So come out of the thinking mind and into pure awareness. Walk hands just like that. Walk hands in front of the shoulders, tuck the toes, inhale deeply, exhale completely, downward facing dog. Let me know how we're doing. If I'm getting microphone interference, I may have to disrobe. Ground into your left heel, inhale, draw the right leg up, roll your right inner thigh in and up and press through your right heel. Take a deep exhalation, right foot comes through, left knee down onto the mat. Rotate your left hand out and draw your right arm up towards the sky. Feel the side of the waist open. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot meets the left. Downward facing dog, breathe. Knees and chin and chest all the way down to the mat. Draw the elbows back. Press the pubic bone down. Lift up to a cobra pose, cobra breath to awaken the central channel. Inhale. Teeth together, exhale. Tuck the toes, deep breath, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog, breathe. Full, deep, ujjayi breath. Inhale, draw your left leg up, spiral your left inner thigh in and up, deep exhalation, left foot through, right hand down onto the mat, roll the right rib cage under, take the left arm up towards the sky. Feel the sides of the waist open. Hands down to the mat, downward facing dog. Knees and chin, chest down to the mat, draw elbows back. Inhale up, upward facing dog, sphinx or cobra. Bhujana pranayama, cobra breath. Inhale, teeth together. Tuck the toes, inhale deeply. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Same thing, ground into left heel, inhale, right leg up, spiral the right inner thigh in and up. Deep exhalation, right foot comes through, left knee down onto the mat, open through the right arm, back into a twist. Draw this hand back behind your head to the base of the skull. Lift the lower belly up and then rotate right elbow up and back and lean the back of the head gently into the hand. So you cradle the head, and then instead of dumping into the lower back, cradle the head, lift the lower belly up and rotate from the rib cage and expand. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Knees and chin and chest down to the mat. Inhale, expand up. Teeth together. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Ground into your right heel, inhale, left leg up, spiral your left inner thigh in, exhale, left foot comes through, right hand down onto the mat, and lift the lower belly up, spiral up, and then rotate your left thumb down, bring the hand to the base of the skull, and draw the elbow back. Cradling the head. Hands down to the mat. Left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Knees and chin and chest down one more time. Draw the pubic bone forward. Bhujana Pranayama. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Sun and moon. Walk your feet up underneath the hips. Expand through your heart. Exhale, release down. Surya Namaskar B variation. And then Ardha Chandrasana, or Chandra Namaskar, moon salute. Bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, inhale up, Uttanasana. Gaze at the thumbs, work with your drishti like yesterday. Exhale, down and over, tip of nose. Inhale up halfway, third eye. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees and chest, focus at your navel. Elbows in, expand up, third eye. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground through your left heel, inhale, right leg up. Hug to the midline. Find the current from base of spine up to crown of the head. Exhale. Draw right foot through, low lunge or high lunge. Bend your back knee if you're in the high lunge, okay? So bend your back knee, bend into your front knee, squeeze like a belt around your hip points, drawing the inner thighs in, and then press into your back heel. Then take the gaze upward. Hands to the mat. Front foot meets back. Chaturanga, or knees and chest. Third eye. Navel. Ground into your right heel. Inhale, left leg up. Spiral left inner thigh in and up. Find your midline. Deep breath from base of spine to crown of head. Exhale, left foot through. Inhale, up high or low lunge. Bend your back knee. Bend into the front knee. So I'm hovering. Hopefully you can see the back knee up off the mat. And then press into the back heel. As I draw into the midline, draw the arms upward. And then take the gaze up. Hands to the mat, optionally through your vinyasa, navel. Third eye, navel. So as we take these drishti, these eye movements, the consciousness bounces from different places in the body, creating energetic openings and flow as we go from navel up to third eye and back down to navel. It's a very deliberate manipulation of the mind-breath consciousness to awaken ourselves to our true nature. Walk the feet underneath the hips, gaze at the tip of the nose. Sorry, third eye. Third eye. Exhale down, tip of the nose. So now just a little tiny undulation between third eye and tip of the nose. Inhale all the way up, thumbs. Exhale, hands to the heart center, tip of nose. Bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale up, thumbs. Exhale down and forward, tip of nose. Inhale up, third eye. Exhale, chaturanga, navel. Or modify. Still focus at the navel. Inhale up, third eye. Exhale, navel. Turn out through your left toes, exhale, right foot comes through. Ground into pinky toe edge of back left foot, spiral left inner thigh in. Press into front right knee, inhale, arms up, thumbs. Hands to the mat. Front foot meets the back, knees and chest or chaturanga. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, navel. And keep widening through the scapula, pressing into the base of the thumb and the first finger. Turn out through the right toes. Exhale. Left foot comes through, ground down. Bend into the front left knee. Inhale. Thumbs. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Left foot meets the right. Chaturanga or knees and chest. Inhale, expand up. Third eye. Exhale, navel. As we are in the solar realm of Surya Namaskar, we're in the sagittal plane of going forward and back. Walk your feet up underneath your hips and lift through the heart. Third eye, exhale over, tip of nose, then knees, squeeze inner thighs, inhale up, thumbs. Exhale, hands to the heart center. So the wheel plane, the forward and back going plane, is always about time and time moving forward. And the sun in Vedic astrology and in, sorry, I look a little weird, in Vedic astrology and in the ancient temples of India is always depicted as a great chariot that's drawn throughout the sky, because the chariot moves forward like a wheel, and in this way that Surya Namaskar moves us forward and back through the wheel of time. And now we move into the Chandra Namaskar, the lunar cycle that moves side to side in the lateral plane, which has a sense of continuity and timelessness. So ground into the feet, inhale, take the arms up, intertwine the fingers, exhale, lean to the right side, draw the left elbow back, squeeze the inner thighs in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take the arms down. Deep breath, inhale. Arms up, exhale, lean, other side. Draw the right elbow back. Inhale up, exhale, arms down. Take the legs out wide. Rotate the thighs back, sit down, Devi Asana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus shape. Goddess posture. Choka. Inhale, square position. Exhale, arms out long. Tara Asana. Star shape posture. So notice how the breath begins to change and how our sense of time begins to change. Rotate left toes in, rotate right toes out, take a step forward, and then straighten through the right knee. Press into the back left heel. Deep breath into the back of the body, hinge at the hips. Inhale deeply, exhale, your Trikona Asana or triangle pose. Hands down onto the mat. Check that you are heel to heel. Roll this back left inner thigh in, lift through the lower belly, pull the head of the right femur back, hands onto the mat or onto blocks, lengthen, exhale down and forward. Pyramid posture, Parshavottanasana. Breath smooth, jaw soft, bend into front right knee, forearm to the thigh or hand down to the mat, left arm by the ear. Hands down to the mat, back left knee, down onto the mat, scissor the inner thighs in, tailbone down, low lunge. If you like to, base of palms together, fingers separate, Ananta Mudra. Exhale, hands down to the mat. We'll swivel to Skandasana. And take these right toes, rotate them forward. Rotate left leg up and around. Here's the variation. This half squat. Or all the way down. Grounding through. Right heel, lift through the right inner arch. Flex the left leg, left foot. Draw the toes back. Hands down to the mat. Crawl over to the other side. So again, we can be here. Or here. Shoulders soft. Rotate the hands around. Take the left toes all the way back. Right knee down onto the mat. Deep breath. Inhale up, low lunge. Anjane. If you like to, base of palms together. Fingers gently feathering open. Hands down to the mat. Lift through the back right knee. Spiral the right toes forward. Left hand to the mat or left forearm to the thigh. Extended side angle. Parshva Konasana. Inhale, straighten through this front left knee. Spiral the right inner thigh in. You may need to adjust the heel. Hands onto the mat or onto the blocks. Pull the head of the left femur back. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. Draw down and forward. Round your left hand down to the mat or the shin. Roll the left rib cage under. Press into the back right heel. Make sure the tailbone isn't tucked. Lumbar spine is free. Draw the right arm up towards the sky. Right hand to the side of the waist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, toes in, heels in. Maybe toe heel again, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, sit down. Devi Asana. Inhale, straighten arms, straighten legs. Tara Asana. Exhale, hands down, feet come together. Deep breath, inhale the arms up. Exhale, lean. Left side, draw right elbow back. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Deep breath, inhale up. Exhale, lean, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Take a deep breath, inhale the arms up. Exhale, base of palms together, fingers out, draw down through the midline. Take your legs out wide. For some friends, this will pike us up to the Shirshasana, the headstand. You could also take this against the wall to play with it, but please don't kick up. For some friends, lengthen through the sides of the waist, exhale, draw down and forward, hands down onto the mat, draw crown of head down. If it doesn't quite reach, you could place a block there. Claw with the fingers, draw legs to outside. If it works for you, slowly pike up to Shirshasana B. Press toes up to sky. Press into the hands. You can keep the feet on the mat, head down, and you'll get the same energetic flow back to the crown of the head. Slowly draw feet down. Hands onto the mat, inhale up. Exhale, down and forward. Peace sign fingers around the big toes, tips of the scapula down the back, crown of the head down to the mat. And keep the hips low. Walk these right toes around to the front of the mat. Lift through the back left heel. Widen through the foot. Hands down onto the mat. Knee down onto the mat. You can release the toes or keep them tucked up onto the hands to the inside of this right knee, or down onto the forearms, or forearms onto a block. Come up onto the hands. Place this left hand down, widen through the right foot a little bit. Spiral open through the side of the waist. Again, right hand down to the back of the skull and draw the elbow up. Let the back of the head, without hyperextending through the back, and drawing the lower belly up, let the head rest back into the hand. Let the awareness travel up to the crown of the head. Hands down onto the mat. Lift back left toes. Spiral around back to your Prasarita stance. Hands down. Tips of the scapula down. Crown of the head down. Line up your feet. Little adjustment. If you like to, you could pike up again. Don't spike up. Walk left toes around. You'll face backwards, that's fine. Right knee down onto the mat. Hands down inside of left foot, or you can come down onto the forearms. Come up onto the hands. Right hand comes down, draw in a little bit, spiral through the left side of the waist. Rotate, bring the hand to the base of the skull, lift the lower belly, and then draw left elbow back. Just gently placing back of the head back in space. Hands down to the mat, lift up through back knee, spiral legs around. Might need to scoot or adjust. Left foot forward. Last time, Prasarita Padottanasana. This time, clasp the hands behind the back, lift pinky fingers towards the base of the skull. You can also use a strap here, or leave the hands down to the ankles if this does not work for your shoulders. Thumbs to the front of the waist, fingers behind, deep breath all the way up to standing. Draw your feet back together. Stand Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Base of palms together, fingers splayed out. Ananta Mudra, gesture of infinity. Bring this back down to the heart. Stand forward at the front of the mat. Tadasana. Inhale, draw your arms up. Deep breath, exhale, swan dive down and over. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Can move through your vinyasa if you like to. Opening the side of the waist, ground into your left heel, draw the right leg up and then turn the toes forward. Knee is bent, I'm about at the height of the other knee, and toes are going to come forward, and then left hand comes back underneath the shoulder, or we could come to the left elbow. So we are in this Vashisthasana preparation, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. Left hip down to the mat, and look behind at the right shoulder. Look back towards the right ankle. Feel the left side of the waist open, squeeze inner thighs, press into this right foot. Come onto the pinky toe edge of the back left foot. Open, rotate the hand, draw the arm all the way by the ear if that works for you. Inhale, draw arm up. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, up, press, float right leg, inner thigh in. Hands down, slowly lower all the way down onto the left side of your body. Left hand underneath the ear, press through the feet, balance, draw, right hand. So this is about keeping the pubic bone lifted, down. Right foot can come to the inner thigh, wobbly, or peace sign fingers to the big toes, extend, right heel, up towards the sky, there we go. Now some yoga teachers, when they fall or wobble, they edit it out of the videos, not the live stream, but if they're making a video. I don't. The wobbles are part of the process. They are the practice. So you get to see all my mistakes, we call them that. Get to see my process. Inhale, exhale, draw this leg down, hands down onto the mat. Inhale up. Bhujanasana, or upward facing dog, 1 Bhujana Pranayama. Third eye focus, exhale, navel focus. So Ananta is the name of Vishnu's serpent. The serpent upon which Vishnu rides. That balance of preservation, the infinite one. Inhale, draw left leg up, exhale, draw left foot through, turn out through the toes, so my toes are gonna face the back wall. I'm gonna bring my right hand right underneath my shoulder, and then I'm on the pinky toe edge of my right foot. I'm moving my pubic bone forward towards the knee and lifting the right hip up off the mat. And then I'm taking left arm up towards the sky. Could also be on this right elbow, but I want to integrate the arm bone back. So see, not here, here. Tip of scapula integrated. Slowly release. Right hip down towards the mat. Looking back over left shoulder. Here, the right shoulder gets to come up by the ear. Get this long side flank stretch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. If you like to press into pinky toe edge, roll left inner thigh in. Hand down to the mat, slowly lower all the way down onto right side. Now, if this does not work for you to be on the elbow, you could put a block underneath your head, a blanket underneath the hip. Come into this reclining Vishnu or reclining Buddha posture. Pubic bone forward, draw, left foot up. Peace sign fingers can come down to the big toe, or down to the thigh, or you can leave the foot on the other thigh. Move pubic bone forward, extend up through left leg. Slowly release, left leg down, come onto your belly. Hands underneath the shoulders, draw elbows back, expand up. Upward facing dog, sphinx or cobra. One Bhujana Pranayama serpent breath. Bend the knees. Inhale deeply. Exhale, child's pose. Forehead onto the mat. Come up onto the knees, back to this Sarvanga Asana. Crown of head down, curl the spine. We could stay right here, or draw the inner thighs in, reach the hands back to the heels or the ankles. Or some friends, Shirshasana A, press through the elbows, lift tailbone up, draw legs up towards the sky. Don't kick. Please practice this at your own risk. For entertainment purposes, toes press up towards the sky, elbows press onto the mat. Of course, any risk you assume in your own home is yours alone. And take one leg down at a time, or both, or slowly draw both legs down. Knees down onto the mat, everyone. Take the knees out wide. Draw the chest down and through, forehead onto the mat. Wide child's pose. Or didn't we decide this is our wild child's pose? Roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Downward facing dog, and draw the legs through. Or just draw the legs through. Come back to your seated position. Come back to this Kriya for the electromagnetic field. Claw hands, inhaling up and exhaling down. Tongue can be out of the mouth. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, completely press the hands into the navel. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in, press the hands to the heart. Exhale completely. Inhale in, press the hands into the face. Exhale completely. Inhale in, press the hands gently to crown of head. Exhale completely. Draw the legs around to the front. Let's come down onto the back. We'll complete our asana practice with some hip openers to cool off the fiery energy that can go to crown of head. Knees into chest. Hopefully you can see me here on my back. Might have to adjust a little bit. Knees into chest, rock side to side. There we go. Place the right foot down, draw the left knee in, rotate out from the hip and place left ankle onto the right thigh into a figure 4 shape. Draw the hands down and around underneath the right thigh. And then press the left elbow into the left knee just a bit. If this is too much, the right foot could remain down onto the mat or even down out here. Breathe down into the back of the neck. If you'd like to, you can rock side to side a little bit here. Find some nice places just for you. I can't tell you where that locus of opening is. For me, it's a slight twist right now. Place right foot down, place left foot down. Draw right knee in towards chest, rotate out from the hip, right ankle to left thigh. Wrap hands down around left ankle or calf. Can press the right knee, right elbow into the right thigh or even right hand, and then rock. Find your little place where the breath needs to go. And be curious. Exhale, release. Draw the feet out as wide as the mat, arms to a cactus shape. Drop the knees down and over to the right side. Take the right foot, flex it, and draw it on top of the left thigh if you like to. Ground back down through the tip of the left scapula. Rotate the head back to the left side. Exhale, release, other side. Feet as wide as the mat, swivel over to the left side, flex the left foot, left ankle onto the right thigh, drop the tip of the right shoulder down, rotate the head. Exhale, release, and now we come to what is sometimes called cat pulling its own tail. I'm going to cross my left leg over my right, and I'm going to take this formation over to the right side. And extend my top left leg, and I can bring my right hand down to my left foot, or I can rest the left leg on a block or on a bolster. And my right hand can just rest onto the left leg. And then if I'd like to, I'll reach this left hand back and around towards my bottom foot. Now, if this pinches the lower back, don't take it. Don't make the clasp, but if it works for you, make the clasp and then open through the left shoulder. Rotate the head back to the left side. Exhale. exhale, release. Draw legs up towards the sky. Cross right knee over left. Same thing. Other side, legs come over to the left side. Extend through the top right leg and then left hand towards the right foot. Space here. Or onto the right thigh. Then reach the right hand back around towards the bottom left foot. Make a clasp if it works for you, and then open the head back over to the right side. Notice right now any spaciousness you've created in the skull. The thoughts may be very clear or even empty, or there may be a lot of space between the thoughts. Exhale, release, draw knees in towards chest. Rotate legs out from the hips, hands to inner arches of feet or ankles, happy baby pose. Press the lower back down towards the front of the mat. So don't curl the tailbone up. Even if the hands go to the ankles, lengthen through the spine, please. Knees into the chest, rock side to side. Now here we'll come into Viparita Karani Mudra with legs up the wall. If you do not have wall space, you can place a block underneath your sacrum and take your legs straight up. If you do, go ahead and take your legs up the wall. If your legs are up the wall, or if you're on a block, go ahead and take the legs out wide. Rotate the pinky toes down. Slowly draw your legs back together and then place soles of feet together, knees apart, slide the heels down. If you'd like to, you can reach your arms up above the crown of the head. Go ahead and take the legs straight up the wall. Press through your feet. Draw your knees in towards your chest or come off your block, roll over onto your side. Soles of feet together, knees apart for a moment. Supta Baddha Konasana. We're completing every class in this way now to boost the immune system. Go ahead and take your legs out long and make your way to your Shavasana. Legs extended, arms palm up out to the sides. Let the eyes fall shut. Adjust and move. Move your mind to the crown of the head at Sahasrara Chakra, the crown chakra, and there imagine crystalline light. Move down to the base of the spine. And see four red petals, four petaled lotus at the base of the spine at Muladhara. As you inhale, draw red vermilion energy up to the crown of the head from the root chakra. And as you exhale from crown of the head back down to the root, clear, crystalline light. And as the root chakra Muladhara is filled with crystal light, it blossoms completely. Move up to Swadhisthana chakra, sacral chakra. Imagine a 6-petaled lotus there. Smoky blue color. Inhale energy from the sacrum up to the crown of the head. And then exhale crystalline light from crown of head back down to the pelvis. Move up to the navel and imagine a 10-petaled golden lotus here. Again, inhaling breath energy from the navel to the crown of the head. And crystalline light from crown of head back down to navel. And then at the heart chakra, "12 petals of the heart." Deep emerald color. Inhale from the heart up to crown of head. Exhale crystalline light, crown of head back to the heart. And now the throat, Vishuddhi chakra, 16 sky blue petals. Throat, inhaling crown of head, exhaling light to the throat. And now the Ajna chakra, the third eye. Two silver and gold petals. Inhale up to the crown of the head. Exhale back down to the third eye. And then gently rest the awareness at the crown of the head. Draw in a deeper breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Rub palms of hands together and soles of feet together. Then massage your face and your jaw down the back of your neck. Roll over onto your right side. Make your way up to seated and place base of palms together. Pinkies and thumbs not touching, all the fingers spread out. And let the eyes close. Resting in pure conscious being, all of the chakras harmonized naturally. Let the hands close together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushte Vardhanam Uravarmukhi Bandhanam Mrityormukshim Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushte Vardhanam Uravarmukhi Bandhanam Mrityormukshim Amritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushte Vardhanam Uravarmukhi Bandhanam Mrityormukshim Amritat. Om. May all beings find happiness. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We dedicate our practice to peace, to harmony, to justice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale out, inhale in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Much love to all of you. Say goodbye before you go. I'll post a couple of details. I hope sound was okay. I realized actually my microphone was not set up exactly right, but we continue to improve. Let me know. So funny.